folks. Welcome to Dylan's OO9 Build, episode 13. In this episode, I'm going to be building some Hudson V Tipper, not Ipper as it says on the packet, wagons. I accidentally ripped some of the letters off when I was peeling the price. Oh, silly me. Let's get straight into it. Firstly, I'm adding the couplings to the chassis. This is just a case of gently pushing them in until they click in place. But it's me, isn't it? I always find a way to mess things up. Just like on the wire fencing, I made it so much more difficult than it has to be. I've done it again, putting the couplings in. Oh dear. Oh, I've got some nice footage of trains running on the layout. You know what? I'll put it at the end of the video. Stick around to see it. Now I'm going to paint the chassis black. I've done it as a time lapse because I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me painting for 15 minutes. You may have noticed the hoppers in the background. It says on the website that you don't have to prime them, but I've primed them with grey primer because I want them to have a grey colour because I'm going to try weathering them later on in the video. I decided I was going to have a go at weathering these after a comment was made by Digger Evans on episode 11 where I built a brake van. He said he would like to see it weathered. I haven't weathered anything before, so this is my first attempt, so it won't be anywhere near as good as Digger's. Firstly, I dry brushed the hoppers with Citadel colour Scrag Brown. Next, once it had dried, I dry brushed Rizarust on top, also by Citadel colour. Then I gave it a wash with Citadel colour Agrax Earthshade to dirty it up. I really hope this turns out well. I'm not too sure at the moment. Let's just wait and see how it dries. Whilst the hoppers are drying, I'm going to be weathering the chassis. Here's what they look like now after I dry brushed Dawnstone's Citadel colour on. This is just the first layer of paint I'm adding on. I'll add on a rusty colour later on. Let's have a look at the hoppers now they've dried. Oh, that ain't bad for a first attempt. That looks pretty good actually. I'm happy with that. Now it's time to dry brush Scrag Brown Citadel colour onto the chassis. I'm now going to stick the hoppers onto the chassis using a cocktail stick to apply the glue in small dots. I'm just going to grab the hopper. Oh, no, onto the chassis. There we are. It's fitting in nicely. I'm going to give you a look around the whole thing to see what it looks like. Oh, don't you think that looks nice for a first attempt? Now let's couple them together and see how that looks. Ugh, he doesn't want to couple, doesn't he? They are a bit fiddly. Oh, at last, they've coupled together. Let's see how they look on the layout. Here's a pan of the tipper wagons on the layout in front of the garage van, which I built in episode 11. I think they're looking good, especially with the brake van behind it. Actually, looking at them, I think they need some loads in. Let's go make some. Here we are back at my workbench, and I'm going to be using balsa wood and marking it out to make some bases for the loads. After I've marked it out, I'm going to use a scalpel to cut the piece off. I will need to be very careful not to cut my fingers off as the scalpel is extremely sharp. I tapered the sides of the balsa wood so it slipped in easier into the hopper. I'm using some lead weight that is used in aquariums to add some weight to the bottom of the base of the load. Now I'm going to put Yoo-hoo glue onto the top of the base and I'm going to stick the piece of card on. No, come back! Stringy glue. After finally retrieving the stupid piece of wood, I was able to add the card. And now to add the lead weight to the bottom. I'm going to use a little bit of super glue to stick it to the bottom. I better watch my fingers. Easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. You don't want to get your fingers stuck. Whoa! Grandad, it's stuck! What do you mean, have a cup of tea? Finally, after all that panic, I've got my fingers unstuck and I can enjoy my cup of tea. Oi, Grandad, give me my biscuit back. Now it's time to paint the card. I'm using a cheap burnt umber acrylic paint. Now the acrylic paint has dried, I'm going to add some cork to the base to add as rocks. Here's the granulated cork in this little pot. Yeah, I think that represents stone pretty well. Now I'm going to paint the PVA glue onto the acrylic paint so I can sprinkle and stick the cork on top of it. Just like this. There we go. That's not looking bad. Let's try and see if it fits in the hopper. Ah, that fits perfectly and it looks nice. Let's see how it looks on the layout. I think it will look good. Right then, off you go. I did say they're a bit fiddly earlier, but they're actually fiddly diddly decent. Thanks for watching this episode of Dylan's 009 Build. It's a bit longer than usual, but I hope you enjoyed it and I hope I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Bye for now. Oi, stick around. Don't forget to watch the trains. It ain't over just yet.